Okay, so I was driving by and saw Adam's truck out here, stopped by. I wanted to do something a little bit different, which is like family day here at, what do we actually do when we're not, you know, making fun of people or fighting for gun rights? What are we actually doing? Well, I'll tell you what Adam's doing today. He's out here shooting with his son Gunner. So I said, let's break out the camera and see what you're doing. Well, before that camera turned on, Adam just walked me down to the range. They've got 2 targets. Adam sighting in the gun and Gunner just shooting once to make sure that he's on. So let's go look at the targets real quick, because this is kind of funny, because this whole thing is really about the Hawke scope, because that's what Adam's shooting today, and how awesome it is to bring your kids out and have them shoot a gun with just about no recoil and really build their confidence at long ranges because of the Hawke optics. But we'll get into that a little bit later. I'm gonna have Adam get into that a little bit later. But for now, I wanna walk down and show you these targets. It's pretty cool. So this is Adam here sighting in the 22 up there with the Hawke scope. Not bad, not bad. This is Gunner, he just shoots once. If you can't tell, that pink spot isn't supposed to be there unless there's a bullet there. So Gunner nailed it. We're gonna go on the other side where we can do some long range shooting with the Hawke scope. And we got steel targets over there, so we'll be able to hear hits and misses and kind of show you what we're doing today, which is really lifestyle when we're not on camera, what's going on behind the scenes. You're gonna see what Adam does behind the scenes, which is hanging out with his boy and teaching him to grow up right.
So I'm out at the range today. Blaine stops in. He always stops in at like the weirdest times, just randomly shows up at my house. Anyway, it's almost deer season, so I'm out here with my son Gunner, and we are just practicing, just getting ready for deer season. Last year he nailed his first buck, and I just want to get him some more trigger time and work on trigger control and sight picture. And we're using a 22 Magnum, so we can actually reach out and touch a little bit, but we're using the Hawke Vantage IR scope. And the reason we're using this scope is this one has a bullet drop compensator built in for 22 Magnum, and it starts out at 100 yards and goes all the way down to 300 yards. And you think 300 yards with a 22 Magnum, not happening? Is happening, and Gunner's gonna do it today. And this is some great practice. 22's cheap, so we're gonna get out here, get a bunch of range time in today, get ready for hunting season, and work this Hawke. All right, Gunner, so that bottom orange target, that steel plate, that's 100 yards. So we're gonna use the Hawke Vantage and look right through the reticle, and you'll see the 100-yard mark. Just put that 100-yard mark on there, nice easy trigger squeeze, and we'll get some practice in. Safety's on. You go ahead and put the safety off when you're ready. Remember that take up on the trigger. You can bring that little blade in all the way, and then it'll go real easy. Nice. Nice shot. Perfect. Give it another one. Nice. Nailed it. All right, so nice job on the 100-yard mark. Nailed it. Nailed those little hanging plates. That's perfect. So the second set of plates, that's at 200 yards. So if you look through that Vantage scope, you're going to see crosshairs for 100 yards, crosshairs for 150, and crosshairs for 200. So we're going to go for the 200-yard crosshairs this time. So just remember to make sure you adjust your scope, adjust your sight accordingly. And let's see if we can nail that big steel plate. Actually, it's not that big, but let's see if we can nail it. At 200 yards. Safety's on. She's all you.
Nailed it.
Nice.
Nailed it.
Give it another one.
Send it down range.
Let's get these 200-yard shots in the bank. Nice. That's good. Good, good, good. Safety on. Gun's ready to rock and roll. All right, so we just nailed the 200. Now we're going all the way out to 300. 300, 22 Magnum. It's gonna be interesting.
This is gonna be interesting.
All right, you ready?
I bet you we can't hear it.
Definitely won't be able to hear it, but we'll be able to see it. All right, let's do it.
I heard it that time.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, I heard it.
I heard a little
Yeah.
too.
I heard it.
That's funny. Nice shot, man.
One more. He nailed it.
Nice.
Absolutely heard it.
Yeah!
I heard it.
Nice shot,
Two in
dude.
a row, brother.
Nice.
I think you missed the first one, but
That was awesome. It's so delayed.
I know.
It's like
Forever for the
fires and the dings. Nicely done. Cool. Let's clean this gun up. Check her out. Check it out. All right. Yeah, 100 yards, no problem. We nailed that a bunch. Let's go check out 200 yards. So those are my 2 shots after you were done, and those were your 2 shots on that steel. You're shooting better than I am.
I guess I'll compete with you, but not Gunner.
Yeah, that's probably a good call. All right, 300 yards. Got 2 solid hits. Actually, that might even be a 3rd hit. That's probably your first shot. I thought you missed the first shot. You got 2 solids and that one right there. So this is 300 yards, which we're not hunting at 300 yards. That's way too far for an ethical kill, but we are gonna be practicing just for trigger control's sake. And he's shooting 300 yards, you know, probably center mass shot. You're probably looking at about a 4-inch group on here. With a 22 Magnum. That Hawke Vantage scope, unbelievable. The amount of stuff you can do with that and the practice you get out of it. It's fantastic for trigger control. Do you like that scope? Yeah, it's awesome. So I'm impressed. I'm super impressed, but we're gonna keep working on the 100 yards so we're ready for deer season. All right, so just real quick, I just want to say something else about this scope. So this is that Hawke Vantage IR illuminated reticle. We actually needed that today when we were sighting in at the 50-yard line. Black target, black crosshairs, we weren't gonna see anything. Clicked it over to green crosshairs and bam, we got that thing sighted in, no problem. This is a 4 to 12 power. So Gunner's reaching out there to 300 yards today with this scope and cranking it right up on 4. And we got a nice frontal focus plane on the front here so we can get it all focused in. And this is just the ultimate package if you want to practice and just have some fun and really build your confidence when it comes to shooting. So this scope we were using today was set up for 22 Magnum. So what that means is the bullet drop compensator built into the scope is lined up for the standard 22 Magnum round. They make this for 22 long rifle, for 17 HMR, 223, 308. So almost anything you have, you can get one of these scopes. Sighted in at 100 yards and you are dead on, 100, 150, out to 300 yards. And it's an awesome package. All right, so I hope this wasn't too boring for you, but this is just behind the scenes stuff we do with Freedom Fighters and some other shows. I just want to get out here. I just got the scope. I really want to get Gunner on it, and I want to see what he could do with it. And I actually haven't even got to shoot it yet, so I am anxious to go hit the 300-yard mark and see what I can do. But Hawke Vantage, unbelievable.